Okay, hello boys and girls, I hope you're all well. Basically, okay, I was just driving home, I just went food shopping and I also picked something up from Dunelm. Really random, but still. And I was just kind of thinking on the way home, I'm really in the mood to like film an evening routine and like a spend the evening with me type of video, because I feel like at the start of this year I did so many vlog style videos and so many like spend the days with me and spend the evenings and the mornings and blah 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 with me, and I've not filmed one of them in the longest time. I actually have another one going up next week which is just going to be a spend the day with me, and it's kind of like a morning routine and that kind of vibe. But yeah, I was just really in the mood to like, I don't know, spend the evening with you guys, like show you what I've been up to at the minute when I'm having like a quiet evening and I'm staying in. Yeah, it's a Saturday night. I'm not going out or doing anything or seeing any friends or doing anything tonight, because you know what, I feel like I go out a lot. Not that I go out a lot anymore, because I don't really go out clubbing or anything like that anymore, but I feel like I'm out of the house a lot. And I kind of miss just like having an evening in and spending time with my mum and my dad and my brother and my kitty cats. Yeah, I thought I would show you what I'm gonna do this evening. I'm also gonna kind of like sort out my room, clear out some stuff. I've just bought some like cute bedding. So I thought we'd just like have a really chilled evening together. I'm gonna cook dinner, which yeah, I just popped to the co-op and picked up a bunch of food and stuff, and I'm gonna cook some pasta, which I'm so excited about. Pasta is like my favorite food ever. Hello. Hello. Okay, so essentially what we're making is a tomato and basil pasta. So I've got some extra virgin olive oil, some dry pasta, some dry spaghetti, a lemon, half a lemon, we used the other half last night, and then we just got some fresh basil and parsley, got some tender stem broccoli, chili flakes, which I don't really use a lot of these because I don't like spice, okay, and then we've got some garlic. I had to buy new salt because we ran out of salt, and then also oat milk, because we tried this in it the other day and it actually worked really well to make it quite creamy. And then also need white wine as well, which there's some white wine over there. Okay, so I just sliced everything up because I had to charge the camera, so I couldn't film it anyway. So I've got some cherry tomatoes, which I've just halved, some broccoli, which I've just chopped up, and then we've got the lemon ready. We've got the parsley and the basil, which I think I've got a bit too much basil, but it's fine, we'll just use less. And then the garlic. I've also, right, do you mind? Is there any need? I don't think so. Bye-bye then. Okay, I've got the water boiling, ready to do the pasta, and I'm about to start cooking the sauce. Okay, so garlic is in first. I'm just gonna add some salt to this water for the pasta. Look how I'm talking like I actually know what I'm doing, whereas I'm literally just following instructions. All right, broccoli is in because that's gonna take the longest to cook. Quite a lot of broccoli actually, but you know, we're here now. Okay, today I learned that filming cooking videos is hard. Okay, I'm gonna put the pasta in now. So I'm just gonna use all of this because I may as well just cook the whole thing. All right, I'm just gonna use like spatulas and kind of twist the pasta so I've not broken it and it can all go in. Okay, pasta's boiling and the broccoli and garlic are still going. I'm gonna put the tomatoes in a minute, and then that's gonna start to create more of a sauce. Okay, I'm gonna add the tomatoes. I'm just gonna like season them a little bit. Kinda looks like that a little bit when the tomatoes start to break down, I hope. I love how I'm not talking like I'm actually a chef. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is literally just like shitty Echo Falls. But we're gonna make it work, ladies. That was a lot. Fine, whatever. Okay, so it's actually a bit later now. So yeah, I cooked dinner. It was actually very nice. I was very proud of myself, okay, because that was the first time I've made it. That was the first time I tried that pasta, and I feel like it was okay. I feel like I did okay. So me and mum and dad just had that, and then we were literally talking for like probably like 2 hours. So it's like 9 o'clock now. It's got very late. I don't know what happened. We just got into like a really deep conversation about shit. I want to change my bedding. Side note, I really want to make this room a bit cozier now that it's Christmas time, and just have like a different backdrop with my bedding and stuff. Yeah, so I'm gonna change my bedding. I bought some new teddy bedding from Dunelm, which if you don't have teddy bedding from Dunelm, that's a mouthful. If you don't have that, it is the coziest bedding ever, like literally the best bedding I've ever had. So I've got some new bedding because this This I've literally had like since, this is what it looks like, but I've had this for like 2 years because I got this when I actually moved into the flat, in case anyone remembers when I lived in the flat. So it's like a bed sheet, and then I've also got 2 pillowcases, and I've got this really like not very me bedding on at the minute because I binned my old white bedding because it was just getting old and tatty and had like makeup all over it. But yeah, I got grey this time. I thought I'd go for something a little bit different. Sorry, this is probably like not that interesting, but I actually love like homeware stuff, so I thought I'd show you like what I'm doing. Okay, so this is the before. Oh my goodness, you will not even believe how long that just took me. That literally took hours. Okay, like I've done my whole room. I don't think my room has ever been this clean and this tidy in my life. Okay, is that balanced? Kind of. I thought we'd have a little chat and do like a little Q&A whilst I'm taking my makeup off, because I'm just in the mood to sit and chat. Like, it's literally 1 o'clock now in the morning. Like, no joke, that just took me hours to clear out this room. Just makeup's looking really crusty and it doesn't match my body, so great. But yeah, I've had a lot of similar sorts of questions at the minute, so I thought I would have a sit down with you guys and have a chat. Yeah, I've had a lot of people reach out to me recently, which has honestly been the sweetest thing. And when I put up the questions poll on Instagram, I again had a lot of questions, or not a lot of questions, but just a couple of comments in terms of like people checking in to see how I am. People thinking I'm maybe a little bit isolated at the minute. I've had a couple of people say that. Yeah, so I thought we'd just have a chat about that, because the last thing I want is for you guys to worry about me, not that I'm saying you are, or for you to think that I'm isolating myself or that I'm, I don't know, in a bad place or whatever, because honestly, like, I am probably the happiest that I've been, like, maybe not all year, because do you know what, 2019 in general has been like one of the best years of my life, hands down. But yeah, I just feel like I'm in such a good place, and I know it may look like I'm not really doing a lot in terms of socials, and I'm not really going to like many events or like going out anymore. Like, I don't really go clubbing anymore. A lot of my close friends are people that I've been friends with for years and years and years, like literally before I even started doing this, like high school, college friends, that type of thing. So, you know, I don't really share a lot of it, but I'm all good. So I don't want you guys to worry. I've always been this sort of person to like still have a private life, even though I feel like I share a good amount with you guys, you know what I mean? Like, I don't overshare anything, but I also am very open and very honest with you, and you know, I'll talk about stuff and whatever else. But yeah, I definitely do like to have a private life, and I don't know, just keep some stuff for myself, you know? And I think it's important for everyone to do that, which by no means am I saying that like if you put everything out there and you put your whole life out there, then, you know, I'm not talking bad about anyone that does that or whatever, because if you're happy doing that, then great. But I just think like, I just think social media can be so toxic sometimes, and it's important to like not spend too much time on it, you know? Sorry if the camera's just moved, okay? I just had to switch out the memory card because it was getting full, and the battery's also about to die, so great. I also had people asking about plans for next year, which I'm not going to delve into too much now, because I'm kind of still thinking about stuff that I want to work on next year and the content that I want to do. But I do definitely want to kind of mix things up a little bit and maybe switch out some of the stuff that I've been doing this year for other stuff. So yeah, let me know if there's anything that you guys really want to see. But I think I'm just going to try and work on like just thinking about what I put out there next year, like what what content I'm making, like what I really want to say and like use this platform for. So yeah, and there's actually something very exciting coming at the start of next year. I think it's at the start of next year. I don't know if I can talk about it yet, so annoying. But yeah, very excited for a new year, new decade, all of that good stuff. I'm very excited for Christmas. But yeah, as I said as well, I am in a relationship now. Your girl's no longer single, okay? Yeah, I feel like again I'm gonna keep that more private for now. Obviously, like, I put an Instagram story up a couple of days ago, I think it was, and I mentioned it at the end of a makeup video, which I put it right at the end to see how many of you guys actually watch my videos to the end, because I was thinking like, this is like a 22-minute video or like a 20-minute video or something. No one's gonna watch right until the very, very outro. But I was shocked, okay? I underestimated you, so. Oh my god, and now the camera just flat out died. So now all I've got is a phone. We met earlier this year, and we actually met through friends. It was around my birthday time actually when it became more of like an official thing. which I have to say, like, someone asked about my favourite memories of 2019. My birthday, hands down, is one, like, probably my favourite thing of 2019, honestly. It's just so special, like, being able to spend a full day with my family, because they managed to get it off work. Like, my mum and dad work so hard, bless them. Like, I don't know, I feel like just being able to spend like a full day and night together as a family was really special. And then having Rachel come up, obviously. I remember, like, we booked an apartment for the weekend, and Rachel and Millie surprised me and, like, decorated the whole flat with, like, balloons and cakes and brought alcohol and stuff, and, like, I didn't expect it at all. Like, it was just the cutest thing ever. Yeah, and then that's when me and my current boyfriend became, like, an official thing. So yeah, like, my 22nd birthday just has, like, a really special place in my heart. I feel like I need to remove this makeup, like, I'm actually stressed. Maybe we'll do that now. Okay, so I'm just gonna use some simple makeup wipes, which I have actually been buying the biodegradable makeup wipes that Simple came out with, which I actually do really like, but I've got a couple of packets of these that I want to use up and obviously get rid of. So I'm just gonna use one of these first. I know makeup wipes is, like, not ideal, but to be honest, I kind of use this to get the majority of the makeup off, because, girl, I wear a lot of makeup, you know. Okay, so these are the two fake tan erasers that I have. I always use one of these when I'm having a bath and I want to scrub my tan off. Like, as you can see, it's at that point now where it just looks a little bit grubby and it needs redoing. Fun fact, okay, so Bondi Sands is obviously a little bit more pricey than St. Moritz. I actually don't like this tan eraser, if I'm going to be totally honest, and the reason being, the actual formula is amazing, but I feel like it doesn't come out well of the pump for very long. It goes very liquidy and it doesn't come out as a mousse, and then it stops working, so you're kind of paying for a product that you can only really use like 2/3 of, and then after that it's really, really difficult to use, whereas this one always stays in the mousse form and it's always easy to apply. Yeah, I'm going to use St. Moritz, and then I've also got a skinny tan mitt, just like an exfoliating mitt. Love and Tan do these as well, they last really well, but these are more available because you can get them in Boots. This is like the coziest my bed has ever been, I swear.